2FM034 Drama and Raga is a fusion of classical Indian and Western music. This album was composed by Tanuj, who was my co-composer on 2FM22 cinematic promos.
When Daryl and I discussed the possibility of doing this album last year, I think we both knew that there was very little high-quality Indian production music and there was a huge gap in the market. And while I think this album will seal this gap perfectly, I also wanted it to appeal to a much wider audience, which is why this album is a cinematic fusion of Western and Indian music traditions.
When I briefed this album, I wasn't quite sure what we were going to end up with, but I think Tanuj gave us a great mix of the Indian classical together with Western strings that we recorded out in Budapest. There's a range of emotions from romantic to drama to almost Bollywood in some respect, and I think it's a very, very accessible album, and I'm very proud of what he's done on it.
Driving Force is one of my favorite tracks. It's very dynamic and has lots of agile string parts with beautiful sarangi solos which add a great sense of drama, color and texture. I think this track has lots of uses. It can be used in commercials, films, documentaries and reality TV. I also think that if James Bond ever came to India, that this would be the perfect track.
Okay, so click 71, we play 73.
This album was recorded in Budapest and Mumbai, so it's truly an international project. I flew down to Budapest to witness the amazing strings recording with Daryl and Wes. After I came back to Mumbai, we recorded all the soloists in my studio and the percussion at a large scoring stage at YRF Studios.
All the tracks have many different versions which should be equally useful for reality TV, documentaries, advertising, trailers and promos.
Euphoric Celebration was a really fun track to write and it has some aspects of Bollywood to it. What I really like is the loopish Basuri part in the beginning which flourishes into a very cool Shehnai solo. It also has a grand spirit of celebration which climaxes into a bundle of joy and energy.